Did you know that your dog's favorite squeaky toy, your cat's gourmet tuna treats, and even those hamster wheels are part of a $100 billion industry that's transforming the American economy? That's right, our love for pets isn't just adorable, it's a booming economic powerhouse. And in today's video, we're diving into the surprising ways pets have reshaped industries, created jobs, and even influenced real estate. Oh, and stick around, because what I'm about to reveal about luxury pet spas might just blow your mind. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you spent money on your pet? Maybe it was for their food, a cozy new bed, or that squeaky toy they seem to love more than life itself. If you did, you're not alone. Americans have fallen head over heels for their pets. And it's not just about companionship, it's an emotional connection that's reshaping how we spend money. Our furry friends have become more than just pets, they're family. In fact, we don't even call them pets anymore. They're our babies, our fur kids. And just like we'd spend on our kids, we're opening our wallets wide for them. Let's break it down. In 2023, Americans spent a staggering $136 billion on pet products and services. That's more than what we spend on movies, video games, and music combined. Where does all that money go? About half is for food and treats, because nothing's too good for Mr. Whisker's delicate palate, right? But then you've got grooming, pet health insurance, toys, and even subscription boxes. Yes, subscription boxes for pets. One company, BarkBox, is raking in hundreds of millions of dollars just by sending curated monthly goodies to dogs. But here's the wild part. It's not just what we're spending, it's why we're spending. Pets have become emotional anchors in our lives, especially during tough times. Remember the pandemic? Pet adoption rates soared as millions of Americans sought comfort and companionship. Studies show that owning a pet can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and even improve mental health. So, yeah, we're spoiling them, but we're also investing in our own happiness. This isn't a new phenomenon. Americans have loved pets for decades, but what's changed is the sheer scale of that love. Back in the 1970s, the U.S. pet industry was worth around $1 billion. Today, it's more than 130 times that. That's not just inflation, that's a cultural shift. And that cultural shift has sparked a ripple effect across the economy. Businesses are tapping into this emotional connection, creating products and services we didn't even know we needed. Pet strollers. Anyone. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about cute dogs and cats. Reptiles, birds, even fish contribute to this booming economy. Americans spend over $2 billion a year just on aquariums and supplies. So, what started as a simple love for animals has become a force driving consumer behavior, reshaping industries, and, as you'll see in the next section, creating millions of jobs. And we're just getting started. Think about this. Every time you buy something for your pet, from a bag of kibble to that ridiculously cute sweater your dog hates wearing, you're supporting a vast network of jobs. And I'm not just talking about the cashier at the pet store, this goes way deeper. The pet industry is responsible for over 2.5 million jobs in the US. That's more people than the population of New Mexico. And these aren't just traditional roles like retail workers or veterinarians. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about manufacturing. Every leash, collar, bag of treats, and fish tank is made somewhere. Thousands of factories across the country, and even globally, are dedicated to producing pet products. And those factories need workers, designers, engineers, and assembly line operators. Then there's the supply chain. Someone has to package, ship, and deliver all those products. From truck drivers to warehouse workers, the logistics industry is thriving thanks to our pets. Now let's move to retail. In 2023, Americans spent over $35 billion at pet stores. That's a lot of shopping. Stores like Petco and PetSmart employ thousands of people nationwide. And it's not just big box stores. Small, independent pet boutiques are popping up everywhere, often specializing in niche markets like organic pet food or eco-friendly toys. But retail isn't just in-store anymore. E-commerce is booming too. Companies like Chewy and Amazon are making billions delivering pet products straight to your door. Chewy alone employs more than 20,000 people and has warehouses the size of football fields to keep up with demand. Then there's the service sector. This includes everything from dog walkers to pet groomers to pet trainers. During the pandemic, these jobs became essential for busy pet owners who adopted in record numbers. Dog walking apps like Wag and Rover have created gig economy opportunities for thousands. And let's not forget pet grooming. The average American spends $73 a year on grooming services. For the nearly 90 million dogs in the US, that's a $6 billion industry on its own. Next up, veterinary care. With pet health being a top priority, vet clinics are thriving. Americans spent billions on veterinary services. That money supports thousands of veterinarians, technicians, and support staff. And there's more. Pet health insurance is growing fast, with over 4 million policies in the US. This industry alone employs actuaries, customer service reps, and marketers. But let's get creative for a second. The pet industry isn't just about traditional jobs. There's an explosion of niche roles that didn't even exist a decade ago. Think about pet fashion designers, pet influencers, and even pet event planners. One example, Doug the Pug, a social media star with over 4 million followers, employs a full-time team to manage his brand. Yes, that's a real thing. So, when you buy that squeaky toy or book a grooming appointment, you're not just pampering your pet, you're helping sustain an entire economy of workers, from factory floors to social media managers. Real estate is changing, and it's not because of tech startups or remote work. Well, not entirely. It's because of pets. Yes, your furry friends are reshaping how and where we live. Let me explain. Over the past decade, the demand for pet-friendly housing has skyrocketed. A recent survey found that 72% of renters said pet-friendly amenities were a must-have. In fact, some renters are willing to pay up to 20% more just to live in a place where their pets are welcome. Developers and landlords have taken note. Today, more than half of all new apartment complexes are designed with pets in mind. Think dog parks, pet washing stations, and even indoor play areas for cats. And it's not just about accommodating pets, it's about catering to them. High-end properties are going all out, offering amenities like rooftop dog runs with breathtaking views, pet spas, and even on-site veterinary clinics. One luxury building in New York City features a full-service pet concierge, yes, a pet concierge, to arrange grooming, walking, and even doggy playdates. The result? These properties are charging a premium and rarely struggling to find tenants. It's not just urban areas that are adapting. Suburban developers are creating neighborhoods specifically designed for pet owners. These communities include walking trails, pet-friendly cafes, and even doggy daycare centers. One such development in Texas reported that its pet-friendly focus increased home sales by 15% compared to similar neighborhoods without these amenities. Now let's talk money. Pet policies are a major revenue stream for landlords. Most apartments charge pet deposits, pet rent, or both. And while these fees vary, they add up quickly. For example, charging just $25 a month in pet rent for a building with 100 pets brings in $30,000 annually, all for allowing furry residents. But it's not all profit. Managing pet-friendly properties comes with challenges, noise complaints, damage, and liability concerns. That's why landlords often impose restrictions, like breed or weight limits, to manage risks while still attracting tenants. This isn't just a national trend, it's global. Cities like Seattle, Austin, and Denver are leading the way in creating pet-friendly communities, and developers in other markets are racing to catch up. Real estate investors are even factoring pet ownership trends into their decisions. With millennials and Gen Z, two pet-loving generations, dominating the housing market, the demand for pet-friendly spaces will only grow. It's not just residential real estate that's evolving. Commercial spaces are also adapting. Pet-friendly cafes, co-working spaces that allow dogs, and boutique pet shops are popping up everywhere. These businesses attract a loyal customer base because, let's be honest, we're more likely to visit places where our pets are welcome. So, whether it's luxury condos or suburban developments, the real estate industry is embracing pets like never before, and the impact is clear: happier tenants, higher profits, and an economy that's increasingly designed with our furry friends in mind. Let's get fancy. If you think your pet's lifestyle is indulgent, wait until you hear about the luxury pet market. From designer outfits to personalized spa treatments, the high-end pet economy is redefining what it means to pamper your furry friends. And it's making serious money. It all starts with the essentials, or rather, the luxury essentials. We're talking designer leashes, couture pet clothing, and handcrafted furniture for your cat or dog. Brands like Louis Vuitton and Gucci have tapped into the pet market, offering items like monogrammed dog carriers and designer sweaters. One leather pet collar from a top fashion house? That'll set you back $500. And people are buying them because, let's face it, if you're stylish, your pet should be too. But let's not stop at what your pet wears. Let's talk about where they go to relax. Yes, luxury pet spas and resorts are a thing, and business is booming. Take the Fetch Club in New York City, a pet resort that offers everything from doggy facials to fitness classes. Their deluxe overnight suites feature memory foam beds, flat-screen TVs, and, you guessed it, room service. On the West Coast, one high-end pet spa offers aromatherapy baths, personalized yoga sessions, and even pedicures. The price tag? Up to $200 per day. These facilities cater to pet parents who want nothing but the best for their companions. The luxury doesn't end with toys and spa days. Gourmet pet food is another booming segment of the high-end market. Companies are creating organic, human-grade meals, sometimes prepared by professional chefs. Some of these meals cost as much as $15 per serving. That's more than most fast food dinners for humans. And let's not forget about pet bakeries. From cupcakes to custom-made birthday cakes, these businesses are thriving. One bakery in Los Angeles serves gourmet dog treats with gold leaf for special occasions. Luxury services are taking the pet world by storm. Think personal trainers for dogs, pet acupuncturists, and even chauffeur services to take your pet to appointments in style. One company in Miami offers a private jet service for pets whose owners want them to travel comfortably. The cost? Around $10,000 per flight, and yes, it's fully booked most of the time. And we can't talk luxury without mentioning celebrity pets. Pet influencers are not only living the high life but also creating it. Doug the Pug, Tuna the Dog, and Grumpy Cat, RIP, have made millions through sponsorships, merchandise, and appearances. These pet stars often have full-time teams managing their careers, from stylists to social media managers. It's a lucrative market where pets themselves become luxury brands. Now, you might be wondering, why are people spending so much? The answer lies in emotional connection and social status. For many, pets are their children. Spoiling them is a way to express love and care. Luxury pet spending is also a form of self-expression. For some owners, it's about showcasing their lifestyle. If they enjoy a lavish life, their pets do too. It's as much about the owner as it is about the pet. Here's the kicker. The global luxury pet market is valued at over $22 billion and is growing at an annual rate of 9%. That's faster than many traditional luxury markets like watches or handbags. The demand for premium pet products and services isn't slowing down anytime soon. So, whether it's a $5,000 diamond-studded collar or a $100 birthday cake, the luxury pet economy is thriving. It's proof that our pets aren't just companions. They're part of our identities, and we're willing to pay big to keep them living their best lives. So, we've covered how much we love our pets and how that love is reshaping industries. But here's the real question. What's next? How will the pet economy evolve in the years to come? The answer might surprise you, because the future of the pet industry is not just growing, it's innovating. First up, pet tech. The industry is rapidly integrating advanced technology to make pet ownership smarter, easier, and more connected. Think about smart collars that monitor your pet's health, GPS trackers to ensure they never get lost, and even cameras that let you talk to your pet while you're at work.